to
Yeah.
a little bit.
You're in video.
Hey.
Amber, we know that you work as Sailmaker, as a Sailmaker specialist.
No.
You're not.
I'm not.
No.
She
And that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but
she
the
works in the
truth.
recruiting.
No, she's in the recruiting department.
So you
Well,
marked that wrong.
that is okay, because I just want, at least we got something out of her already. She does not work as Sailmaker. But
Yes.
because you are a recruiting specialist, what is the weekly base pay and hours of a Sailmaker specialist?
Which question is first?
It's actually, it's an altogether question. What is the weekly base pay and hours of a Sailmaker specialist?
Well, you know, it is a typical working hours. Are you talking about per week?
Yes, per week. Weekly base pay and hours.
The weekly base pay and hours
Of
for
a
a
Sailmaker.
Sailmaker specialist. Well, I can tell you that they do work the same amount of hours as an employment specialist and a job specialist.
Oh, 42.5.
And the base pay?
I can tell you that the base pay is the same as a specialist as well.
Which specialist?
An employment specialist. I'm sorry, Sailmaker?
Yes. Are the employee and Sailmakers different than, their base pay different than a job specialist?
No.
Which positions offer a 4-day work week option?
I can tell you that all of those positions offer that, except the position where the specialist is talking about educational options. And I believe, do you have media specialists on there? Is that on there
We've
yet?
already met with Carol.
Okay.
And we've met with Patrick.
Okay. So yeah, so the 4-day work week.
Okay.
The 4-day work week is, yes, not available to people who talk on the phone about education.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she.
Yeah,
Carol backs up.
as well. Can you describe in what way the Sailmaker position is unique to the other 3 positions?
The Sailmaker position is unique in the way that the conversation is held. The employment specialist and the job specialist and the advisors use their own voice. So a Sailmaker specialist.
Sailmaker is the pre-recorded.
Which of the 4 positions offer an admin bonus? Job specialist, appointment specialist, education advisor, or Sailmaker specialist?
An admin bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I wouldn't actually. There's an admin bonus for job specialists, and there's an admin, I believe there's an admin bonus for employment. There's also, there's bonus for advising as well, but I don't know if it's considered, if they're all considered admin bonus.
Well, at least 2 of them we know for sure. And what 3 things must be done for you to earn an admin bonus?
So you need to show up on time. You need to, so punctuality is going to be 1. Attending, just being attendance is going to be another. And then obviously the 3rd is going to be a performance-based bonus.
So, I mean, I don't really know if this is on the record or whatever, but as far as performance-based, are
Mm-hmm.
you given goals to meet every week or
Yes.
month or whatever, or is it just kind of like, oh well?
Yeah, they'll give you a goal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you meet that goal,
And from your experience, a tangible goal, like something that
Absolutely.
most people meet.
Yeah, if you come in and you're here every day, honestly, you're gonna hit the goal.
Mhm.
You know, if you don't hit that goal, it's because either you were out for whatever reasons, you weren't here, or you took too much time on breaks. You know,
Yeah.
like if you do, the system works if you just follow what you've been taught. You know, and that's kind of why we have such a hands-on training,
Okay.
and we have the managers that are literally right there to guide you through. It's
Okay.
almost like a no-fail type of process, you know? So as long as you stick to what you've been told and you can follow.
And as far as the managers, like, and they're supervising, are they there almost like meeting with their team like every day to say, okay, this is where we're at, this is where we need to be, or this is like.
Like basically, you know, you come in and you can just get started right away when you come in.
Okay.
But the managers are always there. If you have questions,
Okay.
you know, if you need to talk to them, they're available.
Mhm.
If your numbers for whatever reason are declining, you know, they'll say, hey, listen, like, let's get you back on board.
Okay.
What's going on? Are you having trouble with the conversation, or, you know, especially for like the employment
Okay.
position. Of course, you know that they're going to be different. The advising is going to be much different than employment, and the job specialist is going to be a little bit more like the employment specialist.
Mhm.
So, but depending on what department you're in, you know, the managers are there. That's what they're there for, is to
Okay.
make sure that you get the bonus, and make sure that you're hitting your numbers.
So the employment specialists, they're the first to talk to new candidates from Giggets. So
Correct.
do they have a greater expectations in a sense than a job specialist in terms of performance?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
No, because it's just as much of a responsibility, and it's not as, I'm not going to say it's tough to do either one, but they both have their boundaries. So both positions, you're going to be dealing with, you know, people who may or may not be interested in what you're talking about. So at the end of the day, you're still trying to, you know, get that conversation going and take it to the next step.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're very similar, you
Mhm.
know, the positions. So it just depends on the person that you're talking to, and that's why for both positions, it's not one isn't better
Mhm.
or easier than the other. Yeah.
How many pictures have been printed to hang on the Soft Rock walls in the last 2 years? We thought you might know that.
Somewhere between 0 and 1,000.
I'm gonna go with that 1,000 mark.
Yeah.
Because
I heard, weren't they
Go to
don't they
that
get switched out like every.
Yeah, go to that range. In 2 years, oh my God, I would have no idea. A lot. A lot, I'll say that.
Someone said they got switched out like every like month or 3 months or something.
They do. They'll move them around. They'll take some and they'll just move them, or we'll print new ones and put those up. So you never know. You know, I even now I'll be walking through and I'm like, oh, that
I know, I feel
wasn't
like-
there
I
a
feel
week
like
ago.
My first thing, I'm gonna stand here and just look at all the pictures and be like,
Right.
read everything.
Yeah, there's so many pictures to look at. Are you guys having fun with this so far?
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Trying to find weird ways
Oh.
To get you off the island.
Well, like now that you're like standing there for so long, I was like, oh,
I know,
kinda
like.
I was like, I kind of feel
Alright.
bad.
Now we
now.
have a space.
Like you
Okay.
could sort of do live. We were like trying to find
Like-
ways. Like I know.
Hey,
Sarah,
I'm getting a workout.
I know Sarah Dunham, and I was like,
Yeah.
she has a dog, so I was like, we're gonna use the dog against her, and it like did not phase her at all. I was like, well, we have your dog in custody.
Yeah.
I like showed her a picture of him. I was like, so you're gonna answer everything that we have to say, and like, of course, it didn't work. She was
Yeah, she closed up after you told her the dog can get her off guard.
So hard.
Can you tell us the expected annual income of an employment specialist or a job specialist in the top 25, including base, bonus, and commission if applicable?
Okay, start with one.
Okay.
Which one?
Employment specialist.
So an employment specialist, the top 25%, it's a good amount. It's a good amount.
Can you put up a number figure to that amount?
It's definitely between 1 and 100,000.
Oh, no, it's not one. If I were to say 50,000, would I be hot or cold?
You would be warm.
We're just gonna be like,
You
so
would be
51, 52, we're getting warmer here.
1 second half,
It's,
2 second half.
it's higher than that.
Okay.
Well, she said it's a significant amount, so we could probably assume that.
60,000 will be.
Okay,
Warmer.
you're hot.
Okay.
Yeah. You're pretty warm.
But you have to
Pretty-
think what they said about job specialists, the pay anywhere could be, I mean, they said
The
a large
commission
gap.
is what definitely
They said
makes a
40 to
difference.
something, so it's a huge gap, but it is,
Mhm.
I mean, part of it's performance, so.
Are any of the 4 positions higher than others when it comes to base pay salary or commission? Is any of them more advantageous than other?
The earning potential is different.
Okay. Which one has the highest earning potential?
The highest earning potential at the moment is going to be the sale maker
Mhm.
position. And I'm sure you guys can kind of figure out why, because you can take 2 calls at once. So if you're talking to 2 people at once, your potential to double
Yeah.
your earnings,
Mhm.
you know.
Oh, we've got Josh outside.
There's somebody.
That's Josh.
Is that Josh? I think
Yeah.
our time is up then. Yes.
It must be
Our
up.
time is up. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Alright.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. I'll see you at 3:30.